Everybody, it's Carrie Roldan here with the Intuitive Art Channel, and today I want to talk about a drawing that I did where I'll just tell you, I have been a little bit tied in knots recently. Some great things are happening in my life and in my business, and one of my intentions this year, so 2019 has been my year of yes, but one of my intentions this year is to just show up and be awesome, right? And so I'm looking always for opportunities to do only what I love and to just show up and be awesome, which means I'm saying yes to more of what lights me up. And I'm saying no to stuff that doesn't feel good, right? I think in the past, I think all of us do this, right? We think that in order to get what we really want, we also have to take some crap that comes with it, right? And I'm just realizing, no, I don't. I can have only what I want. And so more and more opportunities for that have been showing up, and it's been really amazing. And yet me, right, I still have some growth to do around that. And so it's been over a week now, but a while back, I got an email from someone who I absolutely adore. And she had an opportunity for me to just show up and be awesome and get paid for it. And that sounds great, right? And yet I got sort of twisted up about it. And, when she and I met, it was wonderful. And we had this great conversation. And yet there was just a little bit of lurky stuff. Well, what that was. So first of all, that's my stuff, right? And it's a story that I've been telling myself. And ultimately it was around me being afraid to ask for what I really want, right? Me still believing, even though there's so much of this opportunity was about just exactly what I really want, I created something around that that made it too good to be true, right? That made it, well, it's everything I want, except there was one little thing that didn't sit well with me. And it was about how much I would be compensated, right? Like I know that my value is much higher than, what she was offering. So I got myself twisted up about it. And like, should I say yes? Should I say no? And I just needed some help, right? I needed some help evaluating this opportunity. Now, here is what came up. So I've been, recognizing everything that I just told you, recognizing like the story is all mine, right? It's all about me learning to say yes to what I really want, and saying yes to what I really want to be paid, right? Saying yes to not having to settle. That's what it comes down to, not having to settle. Believing that I can have everything that I want, right? I can just show up and be awesome. I can have this job feel perfect and amazing and good, and like my gifts are being valued, and like I'm making a difference, and that I'm making such great money doing it. So anyways, the question that I asked right now, I'm in this position where I've said, okay, I'll let you know. I'm in this position now where it's time to negotiate that. It's time to talk about it. And I'm totally not attached, right? My life and business are swimming along. Like I don't need this thing, but I'll tell you what, like the idea of doing it feels really good. And so the question is, so I asked a question, intuitive art question, around what's the best course of action, right? Like, how do I move forward with this person? So it was specifically with the person who has made the offer for me. And this is my answer. Now, this has never happened when I did intuitive art. I put my crayons, I used the crayon set this time. Oh, I don't have it in front of me. I would hold it up. We do sell at intuitiveart.com. We sell this amazing book. I highly recommend everyone gets one. And it comes with a crayon pack, the Intuitive Art Starter Kit. You can get that at intuitiveart.com. So I use the crayon pack this time. Sometimes I use my pastels. And I'll be honest, the reason I use the crayon pack is because there are less colors in there. And I was a little bit cloudy. Like I wanted simplicity in this drawing. Oddly enough, I had my crayons sitting here on the table, and I also had a ballpoint pen, and I actually picked up the ballpoint pen and used it in my drawing. So that was a first for me. So anyways, here's what came up. The very first thing that I drew is the green. So remember, the question is, what's the best course of action moving forward with this person? And the first thing that came up was this green, and it meant fresh and new and alive. And it took a while for me to register what that really meant. And what it really means is, Carrie, you're only thinking that there's two possibilities here. Think outside the box. Think something fresh. Think something new. Think something alive. Think that there could be a third or a fourth or a fifth possibility, right? There could be a new, fresh way of looking at this, a new, fresh way of approaching this position, a new, fresh way of her being able to pay you. Like, open up to that, right? The second thing, so be open to recognize that new, fresh, alive component. Let that in. The second thing is the orange, which for me is alignment. It is being my fully embodied self. And so that's a no-brainer, right? Like, start here. Start here. Recognize the possibility of something new, something fresh, something even better, and be in alignment when you talk to her, right? And then so the next color that I picked up was actually the black ballpoint pen. And so black for me is certainty, and it is clarity. And what I think that this means is, I'm going to, as I'm doing this, I will get certainty or clarity in my conversation with her, that we'll talk about it. We'll be open to all this. I will be fully aligned, and it will be a strong yes or a strong no. It will be super clear. It won't be like a decision that I have to make. It will just be a strong yes or a strong no. And then this right here, I love how the alignment just goes into it. Here's what I love about red for me. It has a double meaning. Well, it's not a double meaning. It's just, right, there's two sides of the stick. So sometimes red can feel like anxiety to me. And other times red feels like excitement and passion and fervor. And the truth is, those things aren't very different from each other. And what I think this is just saying, the alignment goes right into it, right? Is about, I get to choose how that feels. I can, if my gut is, if I go in with the newness and the aliveness and being in alignment, that I am going to find passion and excitement and fervor and certainty. And so that's how I'm going to approach the conversation. So I went from being like tied in knots and not knowing what to do and kind of not feeling my worthiness, really, like feeling like I know what I'm capable of. I know what I really want, and I don't think that I can have it. So do I want this thing enough to, like, oh my God, I can have everything that I want. And there could be something even better. That new, alive freshness, like, that's an even better situation here, right? And it can feel like anxiety, but it's gonna feel like excitement and fervor and just all the like passionate awesomeness of me, and there will be absolute certainty. So anyways, that's what that's the clarity that I got this week around an opportunity that I was putting limits around. So it's just another way how intuitive art is really awesome. It always helps me get clarity, even when I don't see it immediately, right? I just did a video. I'm not sure if it's up when you're seeing this, but I just did a video about when you don't see it right away. I'll be honest, I drew this, I did this drawing yesterday or the day before, and I've waited until today to make you guys this video because I needed to let it sink in. I needed more time to really get clear on exactly what this meant. Okay, so if you are like me and think intuitive art is the greatest, or you just watched this video and it's like, what is this woman talking about? Go to intuitiveartclass.com. You can take a free class, learn the method. The cool thing about intuitive art is you are always getting the answers. The answer from your higher self is always right there on the paper. And that is just, I can't even tell you the relief and the clarity that comes from knowing that. And that it's there then gives you the confidence, right, to move forward boldly on the answers that you get here. So that is why on most everything that we do in intuitive art, it says the clarity to know your truth and the confidence to live it, is because that's what you get when you use intuitive art as a tool in your life. So I hope you found this video valuable. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know how it's working for you in your life. Be sure to join the intuitive art. I think it's intuitive is it Intuitive Art students? I'm sure we'll have a link around below, but be sure to join our Facebook group so you can connect with us there. We love you, and we can't wait to see how intuitive art is helping you in your life. All right, talk to you soon.